If you're experiencing a sticky shift lever on your 4Runner, it's typically this switch. They call it the neutral switch. It's like a gear selector switch. There's something mechanically inside here that fails and causes the shifter to become bumpy. When you try to put it in drive, it kind of resists you and bumps out. You'll also get some fault codes on the dash, 4-wheel drive fault code, etc. This is the side of the transmission, passenger side. It's right there. It's one 12mm bolt to get it off. And you have to wrangle it off that shaft, take the connector off and put the new one on. That solves your problem. I'm gonna do it right now. Part 2. I would be lying if I didn't tell you this was incredibly hard to get off. I'll show you the pry tool I used. You can see the end is very corroded, and once it slid off a little bit, it got hung up on that, and I had to use heat. I just used that heat gun to get it off, and I pried it. Of course, it got damaged taking it off because it was like incredibly seized in there. Here's a new one. I'm gonna put it on now, and I'm gonna put anti-seize on that shaft first. Got it back on. What I did was I used a piece of wood and very gently put the wood over the exhaust and just tapped very gently to slide it back on. I also took the O2 sensor out because it was in the way. So everything's plugged back in except the O2 sensor. We'll fire it up and see how we did. So before, when you went into drive, it would be like a little bounce. It would be like dunk, 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 and it wouldn't go, and you get lights on the dash. Now everything's working nice. Reverse, neutral, drive, all done.